almost time for Poirier to fight Conor McGregor soon. So obviously the fight's going to happen very soon, so I thought I'd make a video just predicting who I'd think would win that particular fight. At this point in time, I just think Poirier's on just a tear at this moment in time. Obviously McGregor's been training very hard for the fight, but I just feel like the kind of training you need to compete at such an elite level, it has to be something that's been done over years and years and years, and on top of that you need a resume to prepare you for this particular level. Now if you look at Dustin Poirier, in the last several fights he's fought the likes of Eddie Alvarez, obviously Justin Gaethje, obviously Max Holloway, Conor McGregor, all these great fighters, and he's beaten most of them. Wow, McGregor's been very inactive, and he's been missing loads of fights, and he's been taking years off, focusing on his business interests. So I just think at this point in time, the person that's going to win this particular fight is probably going to be Dustin Poirier. That's who I'm leaning towards. I think he's just on a tear at this moment in time, and I just don't know if there's any way for Conor McGregor to turn back time and somehow perform at the level he needs to be to beat Dustin Poirier. The only way that I can think he can do it is if he completely changes his stance and somehow develops a defense against Dustin Poirier's calf kicks, because the calf kicks is what set him up to actually knock out Conor McGregor in the later rounds. He set him up with the calf kicks, and then he just unloaded on his chin and dropped him. So in my opinion, the only way that Conor McGregor could win this particular fight is if he completely changes his stance from a boxing stance to MMA karate stance, like the one that he used to have in featherweight, when ironically he did actually beat Dustin Poirier. So that's my opinions. That's who I think would win this particular fight. I just think Dustin Poirier is on a bit of a tear at this moment in time, and I just think McGregor's time has passed now. Obviously all these years that he's taken off, the years of inactivity, obviously transitioning over to boxing, all of his business interests, he's just not the same hungry McGregor that he used to be back in featherweight, when ironically he was beating the likes of Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier quite easily actually. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I think Dustin Poirier beats him by the third round. I just don't think Conor McGregor has it anymore. He does look in tremendous shape, but I don't think mentally he wants to go through the same level of punishment that he used to before. Obviously there's been a lot that's happened in his life. Obviously he's become one of the highest paid athletes in the world. He's got all these business interests. He's sold his whiskey company. Obviously he had the Mayweather payday where he made about £100 million. He's made all this money, and I just don't think he's got the hunger and the drive to keep doing this anymore. While Dustin Poirier has not had as much financial success as McGregor, but he's built up a resume and he's managed to put himself into a certain position when it comes to fighting, where he's beating all these great fighters back to back. So I just think in terms of who wins this particular fight, I just think Dustin Poirier just has McGregor's number at this point in time, and I think he actually beats him quite handily. If he beats McGregor, I think he should fight the likes of Charles Oliveira for the lightweight title, and I think there's a very good chance that he beats Charles Oliveira, but I also think Charles Oliveira has a very good chance of beating him. That's a true 50-50 fight, but that's a topic for another video. So yeah, that's my prediction for the fight. I think Dustin Poirier beats McGregor quite easily in the third or the fourth round. There could be an upset. McGregor could beat Dustin Poirier, but I just think it's unlikely to happen. I don't think he can change much in one training camp. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Tell me your thoughts below, and like and subscribe to this channel. I got a lot more content coming your way. Peace out.